Have you seen that replay, buddy?
All right, man, I'm done talking to you.
You can't be done talking to me right here facing me.
I back. Trust me, I back.
Dana! 60 G's, baby!
But I'm not impressed by your performance.
It's normal. Come on, guys. It's normal.
You'll do nothing. You'll do nothing.
I'm the man of the hour, Joe. Too sweet to be sour. What you see is what you get, and what you don't is better yet. I'm the women's pick. I'm the men's regret. And if you win against Chael Sonnen, you made a bad bet.
I don't have much left to say other than you have seen nothing yet.
Fight We Show fans, Fight We Show people, then we are back with another episode on Prediction Show. We've got UFC 321 on the offing, and I got my boy Nano in the house. I got my boy Sterling in the house. My people, them, salute to every single one of you that's watching us on live, whether you're watching on playback. Make sure you like, you sharing, make sure you're doing all of that good stuff with the people, them. Nano, how you doing, my B? You good?
I'm great, brother. Great to see you as always. As dog, I see you out there as well. And all the people tuning in, we appreciate it. Can't wait to dive on in, boys. We got a banger this week.
Yeah, man.
Yes, sir.
Man. And Sterling, how you doing, my boy? You good?
Son, let's go, boys. Like I was just saying before the show, it's been mad stressful. It's been a hell of a fucking week, but there's nothing better and there's nothing more I look forward to, dog, than a Wednesday dust-up shakedown and a Friday prediction show with the boys. And real quick, can we fucking welcome Nano to the fucking squad right now? Let's
come
on.
He's been there. Listen, it's been long overdue, man. You know what I mean? I'm glad.
Turkey.
I'm glad you're here. I shout out to our boy, Olin is over there in NOLA. You know what I mean? Out with the missus. Big up yourself, my bro. Shout out to Jay, Crossover, my boy. Big up yourself. Salute to you. That's Crossover MMA people making the work. Make sure you go and check him out. That's Jax. We got the Rambling Dad McDane. We got Kick Him in the Head. Yao, he's going to be pulling up very, very soon. So we've got this UFC 321 card on our hands. And before we get right into the card, I was moving with the slides earlier on. No, I just wanted to pick your brains and see which bout that you're looking forward to out of all of, the bouts we got on the card.
Oh, my brother. I mean, it's a lot of good ones, right? I got a hard decision this week because there's so many great fights. I gave this an 8 out of 10 on my hype meter. Not as good as maybe UFC 300 or doesn't have necessarily the same star power as an Alex Pereira main event. But boy, is this one a good one. The one I'm most interested by, and you look at the two co-main and main event, those are the obvious picks, but I'm excited to see Alexander Rakic, a light heavyweight that I've been high on for a while. Dude just looks like a future champ, going in there against Azamat, undefeated, Russian, savage, the professional. That one, I have no idea what's going to happen, but I know it's going to be violence, it's going to be blood, and there's going to be a lot of cheers, baby. I can't wait. I'm curious to hear you guys.
This is the fight right here that Nano's talking about right here, man. This is going to be a banger. I can't lie. What about you, Sterling? I mean, is there any bout that, like?
Bro. So it's been such a crazy week. I have not caught up fully on the prelims, that's why I'm so excited to be here and see who's really happening to get my honest live reaction. But if we're looking at main card, boys, I'm not gonna lie, that's a great pick from Nano, because if you're looking at that Russian flag, you automatically assume it's gonna be Rakic grappling somebody. Nah, homeboy. His nickname's the King of Kung Fu, and this is going to be an absolute scrap to start off the main card. And then another one, brother, after that main card that I am really excited about, Volkov Almeida. I think this is a potentially #1 title contender. Tommy's never fought Zhao Yitin. He's already dominated Volkov, so that's in the belt right there. And then the co-main, you know how I feel about it, brother. And then we get to the fucking main event, and it's time to go with Tommy versus fucking Cyril, son. All out. Give me your fucking tots, brother. Anybody on the prelims that's getting you going?
Yeah, bro. My main ones ain't even on the one that I'm actually looking forward to seeing. It's not even on the main card, bro. I love this brother whenever he comes into I haven't seen him in a minute. I'm so glad he's back. Every time I see Chris Barnett, like, it just makes me happy just wanting to see that brother compete. There is no time that Chris Barnett pulls up that I'm not happy to watch him fight. Win, lose, or fucking draw. I just love watching Chris Barnett, man. And yeah, he's such a solid guy, man. And I love watching him fight. I love watching just just do crazy shit that you don't expect a heavyweight like him to do. You know what I'm trying to say? It's just, yeah, it's crazy, man. I love watching Chris Barnett.
Who's he fighting, Ola?
I'll pull it up for you right here. He's fighting Hamdi Abdul Wahab. This is going to be a good fight, boys. I'm telling you, man. This is going to be a good fight. Yeah, man. This is going to be a banger. I'm looking forward to this. So, yeah. And, you know, now that we've laid that on the table, I'm going to read the tail of the tapes out on the cards. And we're going to get Nano give us live odds on the on each bout. And then we'll go around the table and try and see what people are picking. And people in the chat, make sure you're dropping your picks in as well. See how you feel on some of the odds that that's being put, that's being read out by Nano. All right, okay. Let me come to the chat first. Big up everybody in the chat, man. The chat's been busy still. Salute. I see Leroy. Leroy is here. Salute to you, Leroy. Big up yourself. Chris Cushman. Chris Cushman. Yeah, man. Big up yourself, Cushman. Salute to you, my boy. Baby. Yeah, man. Big up. Masters. Yes, Masters. Hey, bro. but hey, listen. You know, Sterling. You know, I didn't clock this. I didn't clock this for a while, bro. Like, I didn't clock that. My man been calling me Carlsberg for time, bro. Like, you know what I mean? He's been calling that for like he been calling me Carlsberg for fucking time. You know what I mean? So, yes, brother. Salute to you, Masters, man. Hey, listen, I'm running with it. You know what I'm saying? Hey, bro, that's your name for me. I'm wrong with it, but you get me. I'll take Carlsberg. Salute to you, my bro. Big up yourself. And he says, Sterling, when you schedule your lives, can you put description who's coming on? Give no love to.
Are you showing this? What's going on?
Come on, like, hey, Sterling just been working on the streams, and he just do what he do. You know what I mean? I'm like that as well, man. When I say Australia, I don't be putting no crazy shit, no fucking description. Like, I leave that to likes of Leroy, man. Leroy's you know, he gets meticulous with that shit, man. You know what I'm trying to say?
Half the time, I forget to even do a description. I look back and I go, I didn't even title the episode.
Untitled.
Yeah, untitled with the boys.
Oh shit! Hey, Leroy showing some love over there, man. I think you're talking about you, Sterling.
Nah,
hey, Nano, don't be taking. Hey, Nano, there's one thing we gotta tell you about Leroy. Don't take compliments from Leroy like that, man. You start taking compliments from Leroy like that, he start talking about bringing you into his dungeon, bro. Like he's nasty like that, man.
It's a trap.
Do not take compliments from Leroy. It's a bad thing, you know what I mean? Don't do it, bro. Don't do it.
I knew something was up. It's gonna be true.
Yeah,
he'll have a dungeon for you, bro. You know what I mean? You don't want to see Leroy's dungeon, man. You know what I mean? No.
He's a little snake in the grass.
It's a little snake in the grass, yes.
You put me in the shackles in the back. I don't know about
that.
Man. Put the lotion on the skin.
Exactly. One of them ones there. Big up Redbeard. Salute to you, Redbeard. Salute to you, man. Thank you for pulling up. Yes, man. We got Leandro in the house. Zin is in the system. Pouch juice in his hand. Sterling talks fine like he runs the damn land. Yes, sir. That's what he do. Grammy's in the house. Big up yourself. I'm looking forward to see all the odds that you're gonna be putting in the chat tonight, my bro. You know what I mean? Yeah, so give us some parlays that we can run with. You know what I mean? Throughout the show. Yeah, man. Big up yourself. Okay. We've kind of gone through the chat right there. I'll be putting some more chats up as the show goes on. Let me get onto the slides real quick, and we start with this one right here. We got Jacqueline Amorim versus Mazuki Inoue. Mazuki Inoue coming in with a record of 15-6, and we got Jacqueline Amorim coming in with a record of 10-1. This fight is happening in the strawweight division. Amorim fighting out of Brazil, and we got Inoue fighting out of Japan. What are the live odds on this one, please, Nano?
Yep. Currently, we got Jacqueline Amorim, and this is on DraftKings Sportsbook, our preferred betting place to do, spend our money. Jacqueline Amorim is currently a -395 favorite, so it looks like it shifted a little bit towards Mazuki at +310 at the moment.
Okay, +310 for Mazuki, and Amorim, we coming in as the favorite there. I'm gonna stick with you. Nano. Where you looking to go on this?
Yeah, man, this is a fun one. I think stylistically, it definitely piques my interest. I had to do a little bit of homework. We haven't seen Mizuki in a while. She hasn't fought in the last 2 years, and within that same time frame, Jackie has been able to go on a 4-fight win streak, y'all, and all of them have been by finish. I think that's the big takeaway here. That makes Jackie just an absolute savage. 1 KO, 3 submissions. Frankly, she's dangerous everywhere. She's going to go out there, try to attack, and Mizuki's going to try to push her backwards as well. So it's going to be, a head-on collision, if you will. But just give a little background on Mizuki. She didn't get here by fluke. She did fight Alexa Grasso in Invicta FC, and she looked good. Good movement. She keeps her high hands with, tells me she's got good defense. She's bouncy, wants to move around a lot, and she is tough as nails, but I just suspect on the ground. I don't know what we're going to see there. Got the BJJ shirt, and I think Jackie's going to display some of that jiu-jitsu and probably find a sub. She's the heavy favorite for a reason. I'm not going to fade this one. I'm going to trust Vegas, and that Jackie's going to go out there and get it done.
Yeah, man. I see how much you favor, your jiu-jitsu, man. You got that jiu-jitsu shirt on UFC BJJ right there. You got that going on right now, my bro. You know what I'm trying to say. So, Sterling, how you feeling about this fight, man? Where you going?
Dog, I'm not going to spend too much time on it. I'm going to leave the analysis up to you boys. I think Nano Fulken nailed it right on the Fulken head there with Jacqueline's son. She's the Fulken favorite for a reason, boys, and she's a beast. She has not been active as of recently. I don't know what that's due to be real honest with y'all, but I think maybe just life maybe got ahead of it. Who knows? But she's a fucking monster, bro. I think she should come out here and get the job done. Might even start the night off with a finish and would not be mad at it. But this is a great way to get the blood going, let the crowd get in the arena, and we're gonna have a full and stacked card. And by the way, DraftKings, we need that sponsorship and Capri Suns. All right, we use Capri Suns and DraftKings on every show. Show some love to the boys, but hola, like your hat says, we got one more sleep, son.
One more sleep, man. You know what I mean? Courtesy of my boy John Anik. John Anik hooked us up with that. You know what I mean? So big up my boy John. Yeah, I'm going to be going with Amorim as well. I think this one's going to be unanimous. Inoue ain't been in there in a minute. She fought 2 years ago, and the one before that was 3 years ago. All in all, 5 years ago, man. The last 2 fights, and that doesn't bode well for somebody that's as inactive as she is. With Amorim though, she got submission galore, bruv. You know what I mean? And I think this is going to be an easy night for Amorim, man. You look at this fight and you're thinking under 1.5 rounds. You know what I mean? I wouldn't go as far as over 2.5. I'll say maybe under 1.5. I think she chokes her out and gets her out there in the second round, man. So yeah, I'm going to be going with Amorim on this one. Okay,
like you'll get good odds on that too, my brother. Under is minus 140, and that's under 2.5. I would take that over Jacqueline straight up.
That's not bad.
That's not bad at all. That's not bad. Okay, let's see what the guys are saying over here. Hey.
I don't know if anyone's safe, but I'll take your word for it.
You know Leroy. If you know the Leroy we know, brother. When he say, "Hey, you safe, bro?"
It's a false trap. It's a false trap, brother.
Yeah, man. Hey, bro. Hey, Grimy. Yeah. Hey, you ain't lying, though, bro. You ain't lying, Grimy. You ain't lying, bro. Man. Yeah, you ain't lying, bro.
Hey,
I concur.
I agree. Professional opinion, I agree.
Yeah, man. Amorim on a 4-5, possibly 5-5 win streak. That would, should have given more ire. Look, at the end of the day, it's an easy night work for her. She's gonna go in there, get a job done, go home.
Yeah,
you know what I'm trying to say. So, yeah, I see what you're saying though, with maybe a little bit more competition, but we'll see. This is mixed martial arts, after all, you know.
Grimy, let us know.
Grimy, take it easy, brother.
They don't call him Grimy for nothing, man. You know what I'm trying to say, dog? Come on, bro. Don't call him Grimy for nothing.
I'll tell you right now, Grimy's been looking at that co-main event way off a little, way in a little different today, I bet. Come on, man.
As Bobby Green once said,
Sheesh.
Ain't that the truth? Ain't that the truth? All right, let's go to the next one here. We got Azat Maksum versus Mitch Raposo. Mitch Raposo coming in with a record of 9-3, and we got Azat Maksum coming in with a record of 15-2. Maxum fighting out of Kazakhstan, and we got Mitch fighting out the USA. What are the live odds on this one? Please, Nano.
Yeah, they have shifted a little bit. It looks like it started off at plus 310 for Azat. That is not the case anymore, y'all. He is now minus 500. That is a heavy favorite. And you got Mitch Raposo at plus 380.
Plus 380. God damn. And
That's
look
crazy, bro.
what the cat dragged in.
What is it?
All right. We got Basement Jackson in the house. We got Basement Jackson in the house. God damn it.
Hang on, real quick. We need to pause the show. Jax, I know you've been seeing me call you, motherfucker. I don't know why you've been answering the motherfucking phone, but I know you've been seeing me fucking call you, and you get on the fucking phone later, sitting in the group chat, and then I called you before the show started. You don't want to answer, and then you want to pop True in here, brother. Like
hey,
that?
Dallas don't fuck with you like that, man. You know what I mean? Dallas don't fuck with you like that, bro.
Hey, that's bullshit. At one point, I almost messaged Lala, and I was like, Jax is cheating. I almost started some shit in the house. The Jackson household.
Hey, Jax.
If you get her to answer the phone, you get something. I can tell you that.
If only he knew about arguments come out of nowhere, bro. If only he knew, bro. You know what I mean, Jax? If only he knew.
When I be busy, I'd be heads down, man. I don't see anything.
Jax, Jax, 2 questions. First of all, why haven't you returned my phone, you Chief Keef motherfucker? And then second of all, where the fuck have you been? And I guess third of all, how you doing, motherfucker?
Man, I've been living, man. You know, this government shutdown is really doing a thing on me, for real.
The what?
That's a real thing now.
So I'm a government employee, so that affects me, sir. But
like take it easy now. Take it easy on Jackson now. You know what I mean? He's a government employee now. You know what I'm trying to say?
Hey, Jack's coming in here like y'all taking everything I work for, motherfucker.
For real. 100%.
Hey, Jax, welcome, man. Welcome, man. Good to see you, my bro. Good to have you on. And on top of that, we got Kick Him in the Head.
Oh, the boys.
He's in here. Yeah, but big up.
What's good, brother?
Hey, Yao, it's been a long time since we've had 5 African Americans on the stream, my brother. Good to be in here. Let's go. Let's have a show, boys.
Shout out, boys. Nano, welcome, Jackson.
Thanks for having me, brother.
S-Dogs. Let's go. Hola.
Come on, baby.
Let's go.
Hey,
yes,
talk about that power slap earlier, Yao. Tell them boys about it, baby.
Oh,
you two been doing the slappy thing again, bro? Like you two been doing the slappy thing? Like you man know your slappy stuff again, yeah?
Little slappy tappy.
Yeah, that's what they be doing, man. They might be doing some slappy thing, man. You know what I mean? What's wrong with you, man? You know what I mean?
Hey, bro, put some respect on the sport, brother. It's power slap, brother. Put some respect on the sport.
I went the one disrespecting the sport. I was just reading out what the other brother said. You know what I'm trying to say? Don't shoot the messenger, bro. But for Jax and Yao, we just read out this card. I'm gonna go through the tail of the tape again, and then we're gonna go for the picks. We got Azat Maxum versus Mitch Raposo. Raposo coming in with a record of 9-3. Maxum with a record of 15-2. And we know Maxum fighting out of Kazakhstan and Raposo out of the USA. Nano already gave us the odds. Raposo is the underdog and Maxum heavy favorites. So we're going to come to Sterling. Sterling, what are you saying, bro?
Dog, I'm going to go with my American right here. I'm going to throw it to you boys for the analysis, but I think Mitch Raposo is a bad motherfucker. Ever since he was on that Dana White series, The Ultimate Fighter with Chandler and Connor. Dude's put on exciting fights since then, dog. He's been in the UFC, kind of winning one and losing one, but I think he's going to stay around in the flyweight division. I see in the chat, everyone's talking about Azmat with weight by 4 pounds again. That's kind of crazy. He's on a 2-fight losing streak as it is already. So if he loses this one, that's number 3. And y'all know how the UFC is with missing weight, son. Shout out Brian Pooh Bear Battle. But yeah, dog, they don't fuck with that shit. But unless you're Kelvin Gastelum. But I'm going to go with Mitch Raposo in this one, boys. I'm interested for y'all's analysis on who y'all got.
Yeah, Jax.
Man. You know that that weight miss was the first thing that I was going to.
Crazy.
He doesn't really seem like he ready to fight, man, for real. Like, so
nah.
I'll go with Mitch Raposo just based on that.
Yao? You're mute.
You
Mute mouse.
mute mouse.
He got caught again, yo.
Hey, you can't blame.
But it's been a
Dane.
long time. It has been a long time. You guys have
It's been a long what? Nah, man. Y'all's high in a motherfucker right now, man. You know, trying. Look at
I'll have what he's having.
That's Yao mode. You know what I'm trying to say?
Son.
Yeah, man. Come on, Yao. What you got for me?
Why they gotta do you like that, man? Come on.
Look, y'all don't even know we're talking to him no more. Y'all
Hey, man. That's all my Hey, that's all my Dane, man. My Dane's he's horrible like that, man. If you know the people that look, my Dane got this brother right here, man. Like, you know what I mean? He got energy like this, man. You know what I mean? My Dane's crazy, man. You know what I mean? What Dane be doing? He got this brother like this. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, he got this brother like this. You know what I mean? Like, hey, it's nasty. Look at this. Look at this right here.
That's not even different. That's just different.
Yeah, man. McDain got a whole catalog of it right here, but McDain be doing some crazy shit. I don't know how to do that shit. If I try to do that shit, my computer will explode, bruv. You know what I'm trying to say? So, yeah, man. Don't ask me to do that. But yeah, Jax, you were saying, brother. Oh, it was Yao. It was Yao, wasn't it?
No,
Yao?
Yeah. So I'm switching to Raposo. So I had Maksum. I thought he was going to be able to just edge it in a decision, but a weight miss like that. If we look at his 2 fights that he's lost, shout out energy. I think he's just not ready for it. So I'm going to go with Mitch Raposo. Just like Jax, that weight miss is just too much to overlook.
Yeah. You see, whilst I don't tolerate weight misses, and I fucking hate them, it's disgusting. But at the same time, if the fight goes on, I see it as some kind of advantage. And where I got to get my picking heads on, especially when I got points riding on it, god damn it. I'm not gonna show that disdain right now. I'm gonna show it for the fighter, but not for the fight itself, if that makes sense. So I'm throwing my morals right under the bus right now, but my morals is got straight under the bus right here. You know what I mean? I'm gonna go with Maxim. Yeah, my morals is right under the bus.
I thought you was a stand-up guy.
I am when I'm getting out of the bus. You know what I mean? I gotta get up from my driver's seat, you know what I mean, to get out. That's when I do stand up, you know. But while I'm driving the bus, hey, I'm a savage, bro. Like, I don't give a fuck what goes on in it.
That boy Ola driving the Greyhound, dog. These boys driving the Greyhound, bro. Oh,
hey, you know how we do, man. What you saying, Nano? Who you got in this fight, bro?
I'm right there with you, my brother. You led right into it, man. I'm not too concerned with the weight cut. It's annoying. It's definitely one of those things.
Yeah, I don't tolerate it. I don't condone it.
I don't condone it, but he's a big boy, and he may not belong in the division that much longer. Azat is coming in, heavy betting favorite. Both are coming on 2-fight losing streaks. They need this, like S-Dog mentioned. This is a must-win for both of these guys.
Yeah, man.
But on paper, I mean, Azat, he's a solid striker. And his wrestling game, his defense, definitely is why I think he's the betting favorite here. You look at that matchup against Tagir Ulanbekov, and he showed some really, really good wrestling defense. As much as I do like Mitch Raposo, I'll be rooting for him. You know, I think us Americans got to stick together. So I'll certainly hope that he can come out and shock the world here and shock the betting people in Vegas making the odds. Mitch is good. Southpaw fighter, like S-Dog mentioned, showed out good on that Dana White Contender Series. Well-timed takedowns, strong striking pedigree, but he did get submitted by Jake Hadley. Some losses to an Andre Lima, a Sumadaji. Both are studs, let's be honest. But I do think there's some holes in the game that Azat might be able to expose here. Either way, he's getting, Mitch is getting paid out. He's going to get 20-30% of the purse, so as he should. But I'm going the betting favorite here, man. Give me some Maxim.
Yeah, you got to. I mean, look, in cases like this, especially when it's over a pound, 1.5 pounds, like really and truly, that fight shouldn't be going ahead. But if the fight does go ahead, then whoever's whoever didn't make weight is surely carrying some advantages. You know what I'm trying to say? So from just from a pick's point of view, you got to go with that. But if you want to die on your ethics, like Yao and Jax be doing over here, then goddamn, you know what I mean? Hey, leave your movie, bro. Leave your movie.
Hey,
I'm trying to say.
Hey,
leave.
we saw Wonder Boy not fight Michelle Pajeda because he missed it by 3 pounds. He you know what I'm saying? Like,
Yeah,
that's a lot. Those last 2 to 3 are the tough ones, aren't they?
bro, that's the worst. That's the part you don't want to do.
That's an added advantage. That's a lot of power. You know what I mean? Yeah, he missed weight, but yeah.
But the thing is, it's when you miss weight, it's also that you're not necessarily ready. You didn't train enough, and you're probably more likely to gas as well because you didn't get to that optimal physical condition. So that's why sometimes the heavier fighters, by the time you get a round and a half in, they seem to slow down. So the power's there at the beginning, but the longer you go, the less likely they are. Well, that's usually what I take it on. That's why when I see a weight miss, something in your psychology is not okay because you couldn't make weight. Plus, you've now got that additional pressure of I didn't make weight. So especially when the stakes get a bit higher, not in this fight necessarily, but that's for me, once I hear weight miss, it makes me reconsider a fighter completely by at least 50%. And usually that swings in the direction of their opponent.
Yeah, look, I hear it. I hear it. Master says here because obviously, like I said, maybe the fight shouldn't be able to go on. But Master says here it's all down to the opponents. They take the fight, they accept the fight, and they put their own stipulations and conditions on it. Like we saw in the Ultimate Fighter with Chael Sonnen, the fighter, like, boy, for every pound, I want this much for every pound, and Chael put the money together, man, and hey, he still whooped his ass. So it still whooped his ass. So yeah. So these things happen, man. And salute to Masters for that comment right there. All right, let's move on to the next fight on the docket, and this is one that I've been looking forward to right here.
Let's go.
Let me get this comments out of the screen. We got my boy Chris Barnett versus Hamdi Abdul-Wahab. Hamdi Abdul-Wahab coming in with a record of 4-1, and Chris coming in with a record of 23-9. This fight is happening in the heavyweight division, as you can see on Chris's body right there. You know what I mean? All them love handles he be carrying. Look at them. God damn. We got Chris fighting out of the United States, and we got Hamdi fighting out of Egypt. What are the live odds on this one, please, Daniel?
They've swung a lot, my brother. We got Hamdi Abdul-Wahab at -500. That is -500. If you like your boy Chris, you like the dancing, you like the athleticism, you like spinning back kicks, you can get that at +380 as of now.
Wow.
I'm going to be putting
that's a live dog.
I'm going to be putting something on that motherfucker, bro. Like, bro, this is Chris Barnett we're talking about here. But we come to Jax. Jax should go first on this one. How you seeing it?
And this is a tough one because, like, I kind of want to go with Chris Barnett just out of I like his character. I like the person that he is, and everything. But like don't get you wins in the UFC. So Hamdi, I think he's a favorite.
Oh, you know all about that, don't you?
But I don't know, man. Hamdi, he looked terrible in his last fight, but I don't think that's who he is. He puts it together in this fight. I think he wins.
Who was it against? I'm trying to remember, bro, because it wasn't good.
Muhammad
Usman.
That's who it was, Usman. Because I was like, this is gonna be a knockout first round, and it.
Hey, bro, remember.
I don't know how you forget that one.
We both pick Usman in that one there. Remember that? Yeah,
we tried.
Man. And that bold fraud. Fucking crossover tried to come over talking shit about Usman. Yeah, I remember that shit. You fucking bold fraud. Yeah. From one bold fraud to another. Yo, what are you saying, bro?
You know what? The ball community is coming for you, Ola, but be that.
Hey. He's saying you in it. You just don't know it.
Hey, listen, I'm here, man. I'm riding my bus, man. You know what I mean? All of you can get it, bro. Like, what are you saying?
So this one is interesting. Like you said, Abdul-Wahab looked terrible in his last fight. And I mean, losing to Muhammad Usman on decision is frightful, to be honest. Chris Barnett doesn't have gas tank, but he knows how to grind out a fight. He's way more experienced than Abdul-Wahab. I mean, He's got over 30 fights, and Abdul Wahab is now on his sixth fight. So I think the experience is what's really going to play through in this fight. Also, Barnett is a win-lose fighter, and right now he's primed for a win after losing to Kennedy Nzechukwu in his last fight. So I've got Chris Barnett. I think the odds are in his favor as much as the odds are not in his favor.
Yeah, look, I totally get what you're saying, and yeah, Chris Barnett is going to be my first underdog in this fight. I think there's still the know-how and the people he's been in there with in the UFC. Obviously, you know, Hamdi's only just got here, and he's still got to find that experience, that know-how on how to maneuver with these heavyweights in the octagon. And look, underestimate Chris Barnett at your peril, because when you least expect him catching you, that's when that brother catches you, man. And for me, he's just a whole bunch of energy, man. When he makes the walk, yeah, you see what I did there when he makes the walk, you know, I try to say, yeah, when he makes he's a vibe when he makes the walk, man, you know what I mean? So, hey, I love everything about Chris Barnett, man. So, yeah, give me some Chris Barnett, my brother. Nano.
My man. We got Beast Boy versus the Hammer on this one. This is a fun one. Both fighters coming off losses against, and in my opinion, I think there is an obvious talent discrepancy, at least in the opponents they faced, right? Yeah, we mentioned it earlier. Hamdi has a handful of fights, 32 years old, that close bout loss to Muhammad Usman. And I did feel like his cardio, some of his decision-making kind of prevented him from really solidifying that win. 3 UFC fights, a loss, a win, and a no contest. You really just don't know what you're getting with Hamdi, but he certainly has the power, and he's unique for a heavyweight. The fact that he's getting so many decisions, so many judges' scorecards, all of those make me want to fade him as well. I was surprised to see the odds. I typically try not to look at it prior to, you know, hopping online here, because I don't want to be swayed. I don't want to sit here and see the odds and think, you know, there's no chance. But on paper, I love what I'm seeing from Chris Barnett. The last thing that probably favors Hamdi is the fact that I think when there's 6 or 7 years of an age gap, the younger fighter wins. It's like 60% of the time, something along those lines. So more likely to win is the younger fighter with less tread on the tires. But we're talking about a Chris Barnett here. We're talking about a heavyweight that moves like a lightweight. I mean, this guy, he's a goober. Let's call it what it is. He's a goofy guy. He's got personality. He'll probably be on TikTok or somewhere involved with his personality. And he's a crowd favorite. But he is also a freak. I mean, dude's 5'9", 260, straight bowling ball. Could do the splits. He's got the spinning back kick KOs on his resume. I do think that he has all the tools to go out there and beat a Hamdi Abdullah Wahab. But that's just me. Maybe I'm a victim of the moment, like rooting for the guy. I'm not going to bet against him here. That is an underdog. All right with you as well, brother.
You're muted, brother.
Dang.
I see a lot of you coming for Usman there, man. You know what I mean? Like you man, why you not bringing up old shit, man? Why you bringing up old shit, people?
People don't get along, bro.
They're bringing up old shit, Jackson. You know what I mean? Like, let it be, man. You know what I mean? Like, come on. It wouldn't be the first offender and the last offender in the UFC, my God.
Bro, I'm gonna be real though. That is a good point right there by Masters. And this last fight, he did pull his hamstring. It has been a couple years since we've seen him fight, dog. Like what you boys said, I'm a huge fan of fucking Chris Barnett. If you're not, you're fucking tripping. He is a bit of a goofy guy, and I think homeboy, he's never been in there with somebody like Chris Barnett, bro, who just throw a fucking 360 spinning back kick for funsies. You know what I mean? At heavyweight, that's fucking wild, especially his build. And I couldn't imagine. I bet Chris Barnett hits like a fucking truck. He's too, like, even if he doesn't have the best technique or form, he just has so much behind him that it's got to touch you. He weighted at 261. It's the most he's ever weighed in for a UFC fight. So that kind of has me a little nervous. But
yeah, that's not good.
Yeah, you know what I mean? It has me a little bit nervous, bro. And he's 39. We haven't seen him in 2-3 years. I don't think the pressure of the moment's going to fuck with him because he's been in so many of these crazy fights. I mean, he fought at MSG and knocked out John Vellante with a fucking spinning back kick. So yeah. I don't know, bro. I'm picking with my heart on this one. Grimy said, don't pick with your heart. Well, then don't listen to my fucking picks and then don't call Jax because you won't pick up the phone. But I'm going to go with Chris Barnett, dude. Yeah,
man. Chris Barnett, live underdog, man. You know what I'm trying to say? Why not? Why not? All right, let's get on to the next fight on the docket. We got Jose Delgado versus Nathaniel Wood. Nathaniel Wood coming in with a record of 21-6, and we got Delgado with a record of 10-1. Delgado fighting out of the USA, and we got Wood fighting out of the UK. This fight is happening in the featherweight division. What do you got for us, Nano?
I got Jose Delgado as the betting favorite as of now on DraftKings at -148. We got Nathaniel made of wood. Wood. They got +124.
Okay. Yo, you're on.
Yeah, so this one was very tricky. Wood made of wood. I'm not muted, am I? Oh, thank God.
No, you're good. You're just high.
I'm not beating those allegations. Yes, Nathaniel Wood is an absolute beast, right? He's been around for a long time. Obviously, when we saw him losing to Naimov, that was one of those losses that we didn't really expect. But I mean, the names that he's beaten in his last 5 to 10 fights, he's including Charles Jourdain, who we are seeing ascending the ranks of the featherweight division. But you've got Delgado, who recently beat Haider Emil, and I rate Haider Emil very, very high. So for me, that makes me think twice about this fight. But I'm gonna go with Nathaniel Wood. I think that just a little bit of experience is gonna just edge him out in this fight against Delgado and keep him in contention. Because I mean, with all that experience, he's only 32. So I think he's gonna use that experience and give Delgado his second loss. So I'm going with Underdog.
Look, I agree with you here. This is going to be my second underdog as well, and I know every single one of his teammates. I know his coaches. I mean, all the people in his gym from GB, TT. That's Great Britain top team, just like your American top team over there. We got one over here as well. Sterling, that's for you. Yeah, we do got GBTT. You know what I mean?
Hey, I'm surprised y'all even have fucking water over there, brother.
Hey, bro. Thomas Spinell is bringing water to this fucking fight, man. Don't you worry about that, man. We got everything over here, man, bro. Yeah, man. But look, I'm definitely going to be going with the prospect. Really, really good fighter. Obviously, tons of experience. He's been in there with some of the best fighters. Even Morgan Charrier, that's just became a victim on his record recently. That's a Cage Warrior champion over there. So. For me, this brother, he goes out there. When he puts it together, he really does excel. So, I mean, as underdog as well, I'm gonna be going with the prospect here. Nano, what do you got?
Man, that's a great breakdown, and it sounds like you got the insider scoop over there. You know how they're working, and iron sharpens iron. And unfortunately, I'm in a similar boat here with my boy Jose Delgado. He's fine out of Phoenix, Arizona. Shout out MMA Lab and them boys. Benson Henderson at the helm in his corner. Arguably one of my favorite fighters of all time. Dude's a legend. Man, when you look at Nathaniel Wood, I mean, on paper, this is a big one. He's got to win this. He wants to continue to step up in the rankings. He told Bisping, hey, you think I'm a boring fighter? I'm going to come out and show out, try to look for the finish. Jose is willing to tango. But when I look at Nathaniel Wood here, tough loss to Muhammad Naimov, bounced back. He's on a 2-fight win streak. Solid striker. However, I think his best path to victory is getting Jose Delgado on the ground, not letting him to, extend those punches and to be on the end of the receiving end of those. Might be night. But I do think, again, the submission was probably a fair shot at Nathaniel Wood to go out there and win. But I don't think it's going to happen, man. I'm buying the hype around Jose Delgado. I think he has some special abilities that you just really can't coach. I mean, the violence, his IQ in there, that Haider Emil fight, my boy from the Bay, I was rooting for him, but Jose Delgado showed up and showed out. He's big, he's long. Pause. But what makes him unique is his movement, man. The stance switches, his fluidity, his kicks. And that was one thing like my dad would always talk about. He was a Golden Gloves boxer, so that's in my genes. But what he would tell me is, hey, no matter what position you're in, if you're going to throw a punch, you want to be balanced. You want to have that foundation. And that's how I feel Jose Delgado goes out there and does. Always balanced, always looking for the powerful shot. He's got some pretty solid grappling as well. But I think the Muay Thai kicks, the clinch in the knees, the striking that he has in his repertoire, dude is violent. I do think he's on a quick path to being ranked. And honestly, if I'm Nathaniel Wood, I'm not even convinced that he's a featherweight. I think he'd go down, probably have a better shot. He's a little bit of a tweener. And you look at Jose Delgado, 6 feet. He's going to have 4 inches of reach advantage as well, going up against, Nathaniel at 5'6" with a 69-inch reach. It's
but if you know how Wood fights, man, he likes to fight in the pocket, man. You know what I mean?
There we go.
Like, that's where he operates the best. But Sterling, what do you got?
Bro, I think y'all pretty much have summed this shit up perfectly, dog. Delgado's a bad motherfucker. Even O'Malley was talking about him this past week when he had MMA Guru on the show, bro. That the knees by him, bro, and just his Muay Thai, like Nana was saying, dog, the dude's fucking nasty. I just saw Redbeard said he missed weight, so that kind of has me like, fuck. And I do know that Nathaniel Wood is not the most exciting fighter. But like you said, Ola, if he gets in the pocket, man, and just bites down and just lets them things go, he's been trying to do that a little bit more recently, dog. But Delgado's just so fucking big for the weight class, dog. And I just really fuck with his striking. I think there's a reason he's that amount of favorite, bro. I wouldn't be surprised if Nathaniel got it done, but I'm going to go with Delgado, son. And if you want to pick up somebody that you need on a phone call, don't call Jax.
And we head out to Jax straight away, man. Jax, what are you saying, bro?
He's very angry about this.
He ain't letting it go.
Check your voicemail.
I did. I was personally like, I was really impressed by what he did to Hyder Emil. And I've seen Nate Wood. I mean, we've all seen Nate Wood for years at this point, and I think we got a pretty good read on the type of fighter that he is. He's a good fighter, but I think that Delgado, 10 wins, all finishes. His only loss is by decision. Like he's got something that Nathaniel Wood doesn't. So I think that he wins, and I think he wins by finish.
I could 100.
Okay. Before we move on to the next one, just one of you guys to pick up on what Masters has put here in the chat. He says, guys on the panel, off topic, but Belal versus Gary. I wanted this to be 5 rounds, and turns out Belal did too. But Gary didn't want it to be 5 rounds. He said no. What's your thoughts and on this fight and what Masters is saying? Any one of you can take this.
Bro, I don't blame Gary for not wanting to do 5 rounds. I think 5 rounds should only be for if you're going to get the title fight or it's a title fight. Bro, 5 rounds is a motherfucker. Chael Sonnen said it best, bro. To fight someone for 15 minutes is the craziest thing in the world. 25 minutes is even crazier. And honestly, bro, against a dude like Belal, all you got to do is win 2 rounds. Gary can just stick and move and do his shit like he did against MVP, Shavkat, and all these boys that he does too. Fuck around and get it done, I think. What do you boys think?
Nah, I agree, brother. Yeah. I agree. I'll keep it short and sweet. I like Ian Gary in this matchup. I think Belal, seeing that performance against a JDM just gave me even more confidence in Ian Gary. Similar styles. Ian could do it all. And it pains me to say for how cringe he is outside of the octagon, but inside those cages, man, he's a stud.
Yeah.
I'm leaning Ian Gary. Ian Machado.
Yeah, I think the thing with that is, as an Ian Gary, he's very protective of his career, which is very smart. He's looking to have a long career. And if you go into 5 rounds, like Sterling said, without it being for the title or to put you in title contendership, why would I do that? Why am I doing that is the question. So yes, Belal, let's fight. But I don't want to fight you 3 rounds. I don't need to get championship rounds in with you. Not right now. I did it against Shavkat. I get it. I know what it is. So let's just fight. I agree 100% with him. It's not worth his career to go 5 rounds with Belal Muhammad.
Yeah, I think that Gary learned from what happened with Carlos Prates. He was winning the majority of that fight, and at the very end, things started to go the other way.
Yeah, he got fucked.
He's like, let me go ahead and knock out these 3 and get out of here. So I respect. I don't like Ian Gary at all.
Same.
But I respect his intellect and the way that he thinks about these things. So he's doing it that's best for him, and it's smart.
Yeah. It's a smart fight too, bro, because he's not gonna get hurt. You think Belal's gonna knock him out? You know what I mean? He might get wrestle fought. Like worst case scenario, you might take
Belal got Canelo hands now.
Ask JDM about the Canelo hands, brother. Ask JDM about those Canelo hands, brother. If he got Canelo hands, the JDM's Bud Crawford, Bubba. He's a black Australian Bud Crawford.
For real, man. That's how he moving, man. He moving crazy. All right. Let's go on to the next fight here. We got Walter Walker here versus Louis Sutherland, the Vanilla Gorilla. Big up my brother Louis Sutherland. He's coming in with a record of 10-3. Walter Walker coming in with a record of 14-1. Walter fighting out of Brazil, and we got Louis Sutherland fighting out of Scotland. He's also fighting out GB top team over here in the UK. This fight is happening in the heavyweight division. Nano, you got them live out for us?
I got that thing on me. Yeah, Walter Walker, Mr. Heel Hook is at minus 375 at this point. Mr. Louis Sutherland, Sweet Lou, is at plus 295.
Yes, sir. Okay. I think this one is me. This one's going. Yeah, this one's coming to me. Look, I'm going for the underdog here, man. I need revenge on Walter Walker for how quick he got my boy Kennedy Nzechukwu. You know what I mean? I'm still hurting from that, man. He got him with that heel hook so bad. And I want some revenge. And I think Louis Sutherland can get it done. Louis Sutherland is a homie, friend of the show, and also fight our GB top team. Like I said, I know a few of the boys over there, man. You know what I mean? This fight was scheduled from I think for the last card, but for some reason Walter couldn't make the fight.
It was Usman. He's supposed to fight Muhammad.
Was he supposed to fight? Was it Usman?
Yeah,
was supposed to fight Usman?
Like 2 weeks ago, and then
Muhammad I know he was scheduled to fight. I know he was scheduled to fight for whatever reason. So I'm glad he's on this card. And yeah, we're gonna see the best of Louis Sutherland here, man. He's gonna announce himself to people, man. He's been around. He's been in PFL. He knows what's what, and yeah, we'll see what they do over there in GB top team, man. You know what I mean? You're about to find out. What you saying, Nando? What you saying, Nando? You see it differently?
Man, it's hard to argue with Mr. Heel Hook over here. I mean, you look at the odds, you look at just what Walter, the clean monster, has been able to do in every single performance thus far. The severed foot around the neck was pretty solid. I like that little gesture there. But hey, man, I mean, we got to give Sweet Lou his credit. Lou, he's an absolute monster. I mean, dude's built like an ox. The Vanilla Gorilla is no one to be messed with. 8 out of his 10 wins have been by KO, so that is going to be his best path to victory. I question his jiu-jitsu, that BJJ. I'm unsure. Haven't seen him in those kind of predicaments yet. But hey, we're talking heavyweight ball here. Anything can happen. All it takes is one shot to really change the trajectory. And Sweet Lou has got those sweet hands. He could definitely put some paws on Walter. But I'm going to play a little safer here, and I think Walter gets it done. Heel hook, probably most likely. If I'm doing a cycle parlay, I may look at that. But anything can happen, man. This is a fun one. Can't wait.
Sterling.
I think Cushman summed it up perfect right there, bro. I'm rooting for the Vanilla Gorilla, but dog, Walker probably going to win this. Like, I want homeboy to come out there and get it done, son. But unless you're Paul Krieg, you got no jiu-jitsus in fucking Scotland, all right? There's no name another fucking elite BJJ guy from fucking Scotland. It's not a lot of them, Bubba. And Walter Walker's so fucking big, bro. Like, he's so fucking big. He's so fucking aggressive. He did have that fight 2 weeks ago with Muhammad. I think it was in Brazil, too. So he was real pissed off at the ceremonial weigh-ins. And yesterday, dog, or this morning, I guess, at the ceremonial weigh-ins, he looked locked the fuck in. I hope your boy gets the job done, Ola. I fuck with him. He's a cool guy. But, brother, if you told me put cash on it, Walter Walker. And I'll tell you what you don't want to put cash on is Colin Jackson, him answering the phone. But, yeah, that's my thoughts on that. I got Walter Walker.
Hey, Jax.
Oh, man.
Hey, you ain't getting away from this, bro.
I'm gonna call him now.
Hey, you're trapped in the closet, bro. You know, you're not getting away with this.
No, I ain't never been in the closet. Okay,
hold up.
That ain't never happened. That ain't never. But,
no R. Kelly around here. Come on.
For real.
Definitely not. What you say? What? Definitely not Sterling's closet? No, definitely not.
Nah, don't put me in this.
Just basements? Yeah, just basements. Is that it?
Basement's different.
You're trapped in the basement. Yeah.
Matua nailed it though. Walter Walker, Husamar Polaris, it's very, very similar to the way that they kind of get to that heel hook. Louis, I mean, from what it sounds like, he seems like a cool dude, but that that's not going to win you this fight. So I think that Walters is going to do what he's been doing against somebody that's, you know, a debutante, as you would say, Ola.
Okay, Yao?
Yeah, 3 heel hooks in a row. If I look at
wait. See what Britt said? You see what Britt said? You can't talk shit about people.
All
right. That's Australia.
All right.
Oh damn. Oh my days. What have you
Britt.
like what have you fucking done here, Sterling, man? Like, hey. Do your thing, bro.
Hey, yeah, what were you saying about this fight? I'm sorry, I was listening.
Quick pivot.
Moving along swiftly.
Good counter.
Look, I got Walter Walker. I think he is just so exciting. Sutherland is a monster, but he is fresh off a regional circuit. It's going to be his first fight in the UFC. Walker is on a tear. He's got.
Are we calling PFL the regional circuit now? Like, is that what we're doing?
Yes.
Jack's entered fastest.
Oh, is that what? Huh?
He's not from PFL.
Yeah, he did fight in PFL.
Yeah, he's from PFL.
Yeah, he fought in Bellator like some time back.
No,
but
PFL,
since
though.
then,
No, brother.
Wait.
He almost.
Trust me.
One fight. Yeah, okay, 2 fights in PFL.
Come on, baby boy.
That was
Yo,
like ages ago.
yeah, not everything's EFC, yo. Fuck.
Yeah. 2023. Okay, cool. Sure. But first time in the UFC. After fighting in LFL. Look, I just don't think he's gonna have what it takes for Walter Walker. I think the Brazilian jiu-jitsu will overcome the Scottish power. I know that the guys that come out of Scotland tend to have lots of skills, striking, very strong. You know, the Cage Warrior guys, he looks like one, even though he's not. But I got Walter Walker. I think he's going to try and set a record, maybe 4 in a row, call for a title, say, hey, Tom, can you stop this? You know, give me the winner of Tom versus Gan, because I want to see if they can stop the heel hook. You know, he could have a shot like that. So I think he's going to go out there and absolutely destroy Sutherland and introduce him to the higher levels.
Okay, fair enough. We shall see tomorrow. Let's get on to the next fight on the docket. We got Mateusz Rebecki versus Ludovic Klein. Ludovic Klein coming in with a record of 23-5, no contest, and Rebecki coming in with a record of 20-3. This fight is happening in the lightweight division, and we got Rebecki fighting out of Poland, and we got Ludovic Klein fighting out of Slovakia. What are the live odds on this one, please, Nano?
I got you, brother. They have not shifted too much. You could get Mateusz Rebecki at +114, and then you got Mr. Highlight himself, Ludovic Klein, at -135.
Beautiful, beautiful. Okay, we stick with you, Nano. We're sticking with you.
Hell yeah. I love that. This is a fun matchup, boys. This is an absolute banger. I mentioned Alexander as being one of my favorite fights. This one on the prelims is by far the one I'm most excited about. Have this one circled. And then we got to say as well, this is in Abu Dhabi. It is starting at 7:30 a.m. Pacific time, 10 in the morning Eastern, wherever else you are. It's an early one, so make sure y'all wake up early, get your coffee. But man, this on paper, this is a banger. Rebecki's a guy, he fights downhill, constant pressure, built like a freaking brick house. I don't know how the hell he makes weight. I don't even know. That's just crazy to me. Southpaw typically relies on his reactions, his instincts. He's willing to get one, to give one. And he's hard to put away, but we did see a Diego Fajeda put him in that 3rd round simply because I think he just lost steam, got on the ground, wasn't really able to do anything. It was like swimming in quicksand. Ludovic Klein, aka Mr. Highlight, again, I think he's going to uphold the name. I think he's going to go out there, be technical as can be. He's going to answer the bell. I don't see Ludovic Klein losing this. I think if it stays on the feet, and Ludovic's got some good grappling as well. I mean, wasn't able to showcase it against a Mateusz Gamrot. But Gamrot's a motherfucker. Let's be real. I think it's going to be an old-fashioned slugfest. We're going to see some high-level striking, but it's going to be Mr. Highlight, Ludovic Klein, leading the dance. Give me Ludovic.
Yeah, man. Hey, Leandro, when you say Slovakia is a fun country, like, what are you talking about? Like, talk
elaborate
to me,
on this. Yeah.
Like, you know what I mean? Give us some insight. Yeah, talk to us. But Sterling, Sterling, what are you saying, bro?
That's like saying Thailand's a fun country, bro. Look, listen
Hello.
to me, dog. Hello, sheesh. But listen.
There we go. Oh, there you go. There you go. He elaborated.
Way to get straight to the point. Way to get straight to the point.
Not mincing his words.
Dog.
One word elaboration, mate. You know.
Dog.
And unlike Thailand, there's no confusion. It's all.
That's fucking facts. And alcohol. Hell yeah.
Hey.
Bro, look, I don't blame Nano for picking Ludovic Klein and most of the chat, honestly, right now, too, bro, because he's a bad motherfucker, bro. But I can never pick against Rebecca after seeing that absolute fucking war he was in a couple. Bro, it was one of the craziest fights I've ever seen. And this dude's just a fucking dog. I think, like Nano said, this is going to be an old school UFC throwing hooks. I don't think we're going to see nobody setting up jabs. There's going to be no feints. It's going to be hooks and overhands and bombs, son. I'm telling you right now, if the fucking under on this is the finish, I don't know what it 2.5, 1.5. You might even want to go ahead and sprinkle a little bit on that, son. So I'm gonna go with fucking Rebecca. But what I wouldn't bet on is Jax answering that phone call. But Jax, what you got?
I mean, I gotta go with Ludovic Klein, man. Rebecca, I've gone for him quite a bit. I like the way he fights. I like the warrior that he is, but I think that Ludovic Klein is just a more complete and more tuned in type of fighter, where he's able to set things up where Rebecca fights a lot of times with his heart, as far as being a slugger. That's why all of his fights are extremely entertaining. But yeah, I got to go with Ludovic Klein.
Yeah.
Yeah, I'm gonna go with Mr. Highlight. Rebecca, Round Becky. Very interesting how you say it.
Round Becky. Oh my days.
Very passionate. He's a good fighter.
I bet you've seen a few. I bet you've seen a few round Beckys in your time, innit? Yeah. I bet you've seen a few round Beckys in your time, bro.
Shout out Rwanda. Shout out Rwanda.
Don't get me in trouble on the stream. But
be careful.
Like I said, in your time, I'm not talking about present. You know what I mean? Like,
hey,
I'm talking. You know what I
you
mean?
didn't grow out that goatee with the salt and pepper in it for no reason, man. You distinguished right now.
Look at
Like,
distinguished.
If the Yao that we're talking to right now, I'm sure this Yao went born yesterday, but this Yao been around for a minute. You know what I mean? He doesn't see life.
Hey, brother, we've all seen Yao's ex.
Haven't. No.
No.
Okay.
I don't know who you're talking about.
I mean, like the account X.
Oh,
what?
Hey, what? Sterling. Sterling.
Clarify.
I was like, boy, I don't want to be on them charges, bro. Like, no. I don't know what you're talking about, dog.
You're on your own.
I'm sorry. I should have just said Twitter. I'm sorry.
Hey,
Say
bro.
what you meant. That's cool.
No, Jax, don't do that.
He knew exactly what he was doing, didn't he, Jackson? He knew exactly what he was doing, bro. Like, no way. We ain't buying that, Sterling. You know what I mean? Trying to put us in them charges, bro. Yeah, how you trying to put your African brothers in them charges, man? You know what's wrong with you, man? I thought we were brothers, Sterling.
Don't do me like that, bro.
Different capris.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, is that how you know Yao's kids were Samoan? Like, you've seen Yao's ex? Is that how you really know Yao's kids are Samoan? Like, bro, like,
hey, shout out all my Mohicans. Shout out Portugal. Come on, baby. I know what it is.
Come on.
Shout out to you.
Shout out
please,
to
Yao.
you.
Please, Yao.
Look,
Continue, Yao. Continue.
I'm going to go with Mr. Highlight Ludovic Klein. I think he gets it done over the distance. It's going to be an absolute war, just like Rombecki's fight with Chris Duncan. But I've got Ludovic Klein in this one.
Yeah, man. Same here, man. I'm going to be going with Ludovic Klein. You guys are already, made some fantastic points on the bout. But yeah, I'm going to be going with Ludovic Klein on there. I just think it's going to be sharper in this fight. But that fight there with Miktibek Orabai with Rebecca, that fight's crazy, bro. Crazy.
Wild. His eye, Jesus.
Crazy,
that
crazy
was
fight,
one of the
bro.
wildest fights I've ever seen.
Yeah.
Yeah, man.
Rebecca's a wild boy.
And
Wild boy. We're not talking MGK.
and hold on a minute. Why we got bold frauds everywhere, bro? Like, what's going on here? Like, why we got bold frauds everywhere, bro? Why we got bold frauds everywhere, my guy?
This is a record-breaking appearance.
This guy's been on my neck in the chat all goddamn day. You know what I'm trying to say?
That's what I'm here for. Somebody got to keep you honest, man.
Baby. Come on, baby.
And now look at him. He just pulled up. Big up yourself, Jax. Jay, salute to you, my bro. How's work today, man?
Work was good, brother. It's just rushing home on a Friday, make the preview show, and keep y'all boys in line, man. Make sure none of y'all on here lying too much, man.
Honest, to be very specific.
Hey, man, bro,
honest.
boy Sterling is acting wild today, bro.
Nah, man.
Bro, that's normal for him, dog.
Yeah,
You hear what he said a minute ago?
I missed
it. Nano been over here taking compliments from Leroy, but I told him don't do it, bro. Don't do it. That's dangerous, bro. Like
it's a setup. It's a setup.
We trying to tell him. We trying to tell him, bro.
We try to tell him, bro. Do not take compliments from Leroy. That's crazy work. You know what I mean? But yeah, welcome
from Leroy and don't call Jax.
Yeah, but
anyway.
Hey, welcome, crossover, man. Welcome, brother. All right, we are moving on to this next fight right here. We got Ikram Aliskerov versus Jun Young Park. Jun Young Park coming in with a record of 19-6. Ikram with a record of 16-2. Ikram fighting out of Russia, and we got Park fighting out of South Korea. This fight is happening in the middleweight division. Nano, what are you telling me, bro?
I'm telling you, odds have not shifted that much. We got Ikram as the betting favorite here at -230. And then we got the Iron Turtle, Jun Young Park, sitting at +190 currently.
Oh, goddamn. Okay. You know what? We might as well welcome you to the show with this one.
Come on, man. Hey, you already know who this man's picking. Come on, man.
Y'all already know what time it is, man. I'm not even gonna play around with y'all, man. Ikram Aliskerov gets it done.
Hey, the Dagestani is here. He's here.
Hey, I gotta stay consistent, man.
Cross Magomedov, yeah. Cross Magomedov is here,
yeah. I'm telling you, bro.
That's got a ring to it.
Hey, I can't let y'all down, man. I gotta stay true to who I am, to my roots, man.
No, I hear it, but I hear it. Yeah, man. Look, I'm right there with you, man. I can't look no further than Aliskerov here, man. And I think he's gonna get it done in not quick, but in easy fashion. I think he's gonna find it easy. Handling this fight right here. But look, Iron Turtle is nobody's schmuck, right? I just want to throw that out there. Iron Turtle is nobody's dickhead.
Make sure they know.
But it's Aliskerov we're talking about here, man. So you know what I mean? I'm going to be going for Ikram. What are you saying, Nano?
Hey, man, I'm saying I might change my name to Nanoov as well over here. This is going to be another one of a banger, y'all. Great matchup on paper. Both guys just outside of the rankings. I do think whoever wins this one's going to get that opportunity to get a number next to their name. Ikram, man, he really came in with a lot of hype, didn't he? Unfortunately, it led to some failures, got some wins. His 2 losses are to absolute legends. You could say Hall of Famers in Rob Hitika and Khamzat Chimaev. I mean, you put that down, it's like, all right, those aside, he's extremely skilled. He's got some legit power. 3 wins via KO in the UFC. Even a submission, just add a little cherry on top there in the Dana White Contender Series. I do think he's worthy of a ranked fighter, and I do think he's going to go out there and break the turtle shell, if you will. But let's not get it twisted now. Jun Young Park is a low-key monster. He's another coin goofy guy, lighthearted, dancing, funny after his wins. He's smiling in the face-offs. I don't like it. I don't want to see it. I don't want to see you smiling. He is violent when he gets in there. Don't get it twisted. Tactical, a little flat-footed at times. I think Ikram's going to find a way to get it done.
Yeah, man. Sterling.
Dog, Ikram's a fucking beast. Like Nano said, the only one to really beat him is Robert Whitaker, and that was on a fucking weak notice when he was supposed to fight fucking Hamzat. And then he took it over and then got absolutely dealt with by a pissed off Robert. And then he got beat by Hamzat, bro. But who fucking doesn't get beat by Hamzat? You know what I'm saying? Sorry, yeah, I didn't mean to throw that in there. But it's just this dude's a fucking beast. I'm glad you put some respect on the Iron Turtle there, though, Olaf, because the Iron Turtle is a bad motherfucker. And he's just in there. He's down to fucking get down. But, brother, if I had to put money on it, real life cheddar, Ikram's a fucking beast. And I think he figures out a way to get this done. Like one day, maybe Jax will figure out how to answer my phone calls. But I got to go with Ikram.
There you go. Answer that phone call, Jax.
Never. 3 guarantees in life: death, taxes, and S-Dog letting you know to call him back.
That goes for you too. That goes for you too, Cross. Take your top off. Oh, my bad, Jax. Go ahead.
It's an easy choice, man. Ikram. I like Park's attitude. Good for me, but this ain't a movie, so Ikram goes in there and gets it done within the distance.
Okay, yo.
So I'm surprised by you, Sterling. Last time when Park was fighting, you were like, Iron Turtle. Yeah, I got the Iron Turtle. I was like, eh. And he fucked up. Like, he fucked up. Everyone brought Tavares. I missed that one. And he beat up Ismail Nordiev. I'm going Iron Turtle all the way, simply because each time I've doubted him, he's come through. Plus, if you look at the records, Askarov has only been in the UFC for 4 fights. If you include the Contender Series fight, it's 5 fights. Okay, sure. Park has been around for a while. And I think he's going to put that experience on him and just work him out, just grind him down. So, look, I definitely rate Askarov, but let's go Iron Turtle.
I like it.
I hope he gets it done, bro. Iron Turtle's not a bad underdog.
No, he's not.
No, it's not.
He'll fuck around. He'll fuck around pulling Nate Landwehr, son, and just fucking outwill somebody.
Nate the Train.
Nate the Train, baby.
I was marking the backyard, baby.
Come on.
This one right here is one that I definitely know is going 3 rounds. So if you're going to put a bet on this, you better go over 2.5. That's where your money is, bro. We're going to go natural. Akparas here versus Quillan's Khalid. Quillan's Khalid coming, Soul Kid coming with a... Is it Soul Kid? Yeah,
just let it go. Just let it go.
I'm trying. I was trying. You know what I mean? Quillan coming in with a record of 9-1, and we got Nasra with a record of 18-5. Nasra fighting out of Afghanistan, and we got Quillan fighting out of Dingoland. This fight is happening in the lightweight division. What are the live odds on this one, please, Nano?
Shout out them dingoes. We got Nasrat Haktaparas at -102. And then, surprisingly, we got Killing Sal killed at -118. And you mentioned the over. That's at -245 for over 2.5 rounds. That's probably the safest bet. It's a banger.
Yeah, man. I like it. And, yeah, like I said in my opening little talk just now, this fight is going the whole way, just like how Nasrat loves to fight. He's gonna rack up them points and get a boring decision win, like Nasrat likes to do. So I don't see nothing different in this fight. Yeah, he's just gonna rack up the win. He gets busy, and that's the thing. It comes with volume. He's busy. He stays in your face. It's hard to knock out, and it's probably another fighter's worst nightmare because he just doesn't go away. He got fucking head fucking big like a brick, and he fucking got a chin. Like his chin, this brother can take shots, man. So yeah, not many people will want to fight people like that. So for me, yeah, I'm gonna take from picking a winner perspective, I'm going with Nasrat. You can't look no further than that. So what are you saying, Anu?
I'm saying the same thing as you, my brother. I like what I'm seeing from Nasrat Haktaparas, and we've gotten to really see him grow up in the UFC. He's 30 years old now, started way back when he was 22 years old. I can only imagine the things I was doing at that age. Definitely not finding the UFC. And over the past 8 years, we've seen him earn a 10-4 record. A little bit of a snooze fest, not a lot of exciting wins, nothing that really jumps off the paper. I don't even think I can name one of his last fights, but I think he's going to prove that he does belong here. He's a staple. I hope he gets a chance against a ranked opponent after this. Strong southpaw, moves well, keeps his power throughout the fight. But this guy, Quillan, man, a.k.a. Krillin, sort of came out of nowhere, right? Cue up the, who the fuck is this guy? The UFC must be seeing something special. I don't know. I mean, I was surprised to see the odds where they are now. He did earn a 19-second KO in his UFC debut. Power's there. He's slick. He's tall. But has he been tested? Has he been up against someone like a Nasrat? I don't think so. If he could use his height to his advantage, he's 6 feet tall. He's going to have a 3-inch reach advantage. And again, he's got the power, but I just got to see it before I believe it. Give me some.
And listen, if he goes out and knocks out Nasrat that I know doesn't get knocked out, then he gets my attention. He gets my fucking full attention, man. That's how I'm looking at it. What are you saying, Sterling?
That was the point I was about to emphasize, bro. The real fight that jumps off the page to me with Nasrat is him versus Bobby Green, and Bobby Green was fucking him up for 3 rounds, dog. Jeez. And I was just about to ask about that, bro. Has anybody ever dropped this fool? Like, he might not be the most exciting fighter, boys, but that dude's got a fucking dog in him. He's like a fucking mini Kelvin Gastelum when he's in there, son.
Yeah,
and he
looks like him too.
Yeah, bro. You know what I'm saying? And he could fuck around and land something on Quailen. I just think he's a bit too, like he just hasn't experienced no top. I think that's been the main thing of this whole entire show right now is experience. I don't think he's experienced a motherfucker like Nasrat, dog, who's just down to get down and is willing to literally die in that bitch and just get the win by any means necessary, whether it's just holding somebody for 15 minutes. Who cares? But I'm gonna have to go with Nasrat on this, dog.
Yeah, man. Jax.
I think I agree with everything that y'all were saying as far as Nasrat and his experience, the quiet dog that he. But I'm gonna go with Salkill, just hoping that maybe he can fulfill some of that promise, because obviously, like Nano said, like there's a lot of the UFC is definitely behind him. He's been on like in Australia, he's been on magazine, all kinds of stuff. So I'm gonna buy the hype a little bit, and I'm gonna go with him.
All right, yo.
Yeah, so how can you guys not go with Salkill? He knocked out India's best fighter, a fighter that's better than Khabib Nurmagomedov. He knocked out Anshul Jubli. If you're knocking out Anshul Jubli, you must be a legend. So for that reason and that reason alone, I'm gonna go with Quinlan Salkill. He's got some skills. He's got a 2-inch height advantage and a 3-inch reach advantage, and I think he's just gonna hold Nasrat, just hold him back, and take the fight by decision just by controlling the fight. I mean, it's near even odds. It's dead even to pick him. So I think he just manages to keep Hasrat back and wins this fight.
Cross.
Man, as I'm sure y'all all have seen, man, the odds have been going back and forth on this fight. So pretty much everybody's split on it except for us. Give me Hasrat as well. I think this fight's gonna be a lot of fun. Both guys are high output. I think this is probably gonna be one of the funnest fights on the card, just because it's gonna be so much output, so much volume. Both guys gonna eat a lot of shots. But I think the veteran experience and being in the UFC is really gonna serve Nasrat well in this fight.
Okay. Yeah, let's get on to the next fight on the docket, and this fight is gonna be opening the main card right here.
It's a banger,
and we got Alexander Rakic versus Azamat Murzakanov. Azamat coming in with a record of 15-0, Rakic with a record of 14-5. We got Rakic fighting out of Serbia, and we got Azamat fighting out of Russia. This fight is happening in the 205 division. What are the live odds on this one, please, Nano?
My man, I'm gonna sound like a broken record here. Same exact odds. It's a virtual pick, and we got Alexander Rakic at -118, and we currently got Azamat at -102. Ooh wee.
Okay, Sterling, we go to you.
Fuck, I'm scared to start it off. I'm not gonna lie, bro. Who is Rakic's last 3 losses been to? I know one's Yuri. Who were the other 2? Do y'all know off the top of y'all's head?
Ankalaev and Blachowicz.
Bro, I didn't realize he was on a losing streak, but those are motherfuckers.
Ankalaev, when he hurt his leg, so
yeah, injury.
Oh,
yep.
you're right.
Asterisks.
So,
yep.
But I mean, those are 3 bad motherfuckers: Yuri, Blachowicz, and Magomed. Like, so it's not like he's bad. It's just that Dominic Reyes, dog, where you're fighting the motherfuckers of motherfuckers, and sometimes it just don't go your way. And it might not happen here either, bro. Unless he wrestles the King of Kung Fu, son. I know y'all see a Russian flag, like we said earlier, beginning of the show, bro. When this was Nano's fight to look out for, this dude doesn't know what a fucking takedown looks like. Any from Russia, this dude throws out some of the craziest shit I've ever seen, bro. Like, he's built like a fucking Subway worker. You think this dude's coming to pick up your subs after you get done eating, and then he throws a 360 spinning wheel Russian kick to your jawbone. And you're like, oh, hey, Bubba, I'm not done with my lettuce. It doesn't matter. I got to go with the fucking King of Kung Fu on this one, boys. Very interested to see how y'all pick on this, but Rakic is a dog.
Okay. What do you got, Jax?
Man, this is the one that I've been back and forth on. Like,
Mm-hmm.
Actually, Cross got me like really looking at Azamat Murzakanov. But I don't know, man. Rakic, he's only losing to the cream of the crop.
Bro.
Champions, babe. Champion level fighters, bro. Like, that's crazy.
And I guess it really comes down to, is Murzakanov on that level? And I'm going to say that he's right below that level. I think Rakic gets him. So I'm going to take.
Yeah, he'll probably fuck around and make it a MMA fight.
Yeah, I agree. He's gonna fuck around, making an MMA fight. But I don't know, Rakic just, as much as he's lost to the cream of the crop, there's just something missing right now, and it might be that issue of the era that he comes from, how long he's been fighting, who he's been fighting, and I think maybe Azamat just has the slight edge. He's the older fighter, with slightly less fights, but he is the old fighter. I don't like old fighters. I haven't liked old fighters this year, but I think Rakic is going to struggle with the height. He's going to struggle with just.
You see what I'm talking about? This bold frauds. They keep going on with this fucking bullshit. This fucking old fighter narrative. Like, come on, bro. Leave. Hey, you weren't saying that about Muslim Salikov. You weren't saying that about Muslim Salikov the other day, man, when it was knocking
motherfuckers hell no,
out,
Muslim's a legend, dog. King of Kung Fu. What you talking about?
Yeah, come on. Yeah, but he's the old fighter though, no? He's the old fighter, no?
What are you talking about? I'm giving the older fighter props, dude.
No, man, you were just killing off old fighters, man. You know what I mean? Allow it, man. Please continue.
Look, I'm gonna go with Azamat Murzakanov. I think he gets it done. I think he makes it ugly. He gets in the pocket. He scraps. Rakic is taller. He likes to fight at range, but I don't think Murzakanov is gonna give him the range to fight at. I think he's gonna just get in there and win this fight on the inside by decision.
Let's go to the original fucking old hater himself, Mr. Cross.
I mean, y'all touched on most of the stuff.
Old people hate him, man. You know what I mean? Like,
Russia's own, baby.
Keep the elderly away from fucking Cross, yeah. He got no respect for the elderly, man. You know what I'm trying to say. Anyways, continue, Cross.
Or America.
So yeah, y'all touched on most of it. I mean, we all know Rakic is on a 3-fight skid right here. But he's just been in there with the best. His last win was in 2021 against Thiago Santos, which is crazy to think about. But I mean, he's gonna have a 6-inch height advantage and a 6-inch reach advantage in this fight. Seeing him at the face-off, you just see the difference in size. For me, Alexander Rakic he's kind of giving me the Dominic Reyes vibes after he went on his little skid. And then he got that one win, got a little momentum, got some confidence behind him. So I'm not going with the Russian, boys. Give me Alexander Rakic right here.
Wow. Hey.
Okay.
That's
going for Rakic. That's fucking thrown me. That fucking thrown me.
I'm not gonna, bro. Yeah.
Hey. You know what? I'm not even gonna fuck about too tough here, man. You know what? Give me Rakic as well, man. Just because of the people he lost to in his last 3 fights. Like, these are championship level fighters. We see what Yuri did to Khalil Rountree. He didn't even do that to Rakic. We see what he did to Khalil, and I fuck with Khalil heavy. Like,
yeah, bro.
Yeah, man. Look, give me Rakic, man. What are you saying, Anu?
I'm saying the same thing. It sounds like we're split here, boys. I'm going Alexander Rakic. I like what I've seen from him. He's 33 years old. He's going to have 7 inches of reach advantage. That's absolutely absurd. The face-off was crazy, just kind of reiterated. Dude's a big boy, and he's a problem. I mean, I'm not even counting the Jan loss. I mean, leg injury, that shit happens. It sucks. That was 3.5 years ago. Even the fight against Yuri, he really had some moments. Yuri's just, as we've seen, built a little different. Dude needs to get beat up to kind of power up like a freaking Hulk or something, but That, and then he took Magomed Ankalaev to a decision. All to say, like, I think he has the skills. He's going to keep Azamat at bay. And Azamat, yeah, he's, beating up some of these lower level heavyweights, and Alonzo Menafield, who was ranked at one time.
Yeah.
Brenson Ribeiro. But I'm not impressed with his performance, as George St. Pierre once coined. I like the younger guy. I like the bigger guy. I think Alexander, and his style too. I mean, last time Azamat faced someone with a true kickboxing background was against a Dustin Jacoby. He won by decision, but I just think this one, it's cream of the crop, right? And I think Alexander is closer to the top of the division than some of these other guys Azamat's seen in the past. And we mentioned it too. I mean, I think statistically speaking, a lot of the O's had to go this year. Not too good of a year for these undefeated fighters. And I think this is going to be another example of that.
Okay. Big up everybody in the chat. Salute to you lot. We are going to move onto the next fight on the docket right here. And this is one that everybody seems like they're excited about, this fight right here. We got Alexander Volkov versus Jailton Almeida. Almeida coming in with a record of 22-3, and Volkov with a record of 38-11. God damn, is that many fights? Volkov fighting out of Russia, and we got Almeida fighting out of Brazil. Like I said, this fight is happening in the heavyweight division. What are the live odds on this one, please, Nano?
Yep. Right now, we got Alexander Volkov as the underdog at plus 154. Jailton Almeida, Mr. Brazil, coming in here minus 185.
Okay. Jax, this one's for you.
Yeah, man. I don't like the way that Jailton Almeida fights at all. I can't stand it. I root for him to lose as much as I can. And I think Alexander Volkov's the dog. I'm going with him. I think that he can keep it standing enough, and as long as he keeps it standing, he'll piece Jailton Almeida up.
Yeah, man. What about you, Yao?
Yeah, I don't see him keeping it standing. That's the problem. With how Almeida fights, he takes you down. And if you look at how Volkov fights and who he's beaten, it's always the standing guys, whether you're talking about Rosenstrike, Romanov, Taito Vasa, Gan. It's all these guys who stand, and Almeida's not one of those. So I don't see them keeping it standing. Yeah, fair enough.
No.
Thank you.
Volkov did. My bad.
Thank you.
But yeah, I don't see them keeping it standing. I see Almeida doing what he does. Jax is right, it sucks. But hey, like Luke Michael says, if you can't stop the takedown, what are you doing here?
Damn.
Cross.
That's a good point.
What do you say, Cross?
Yeah, this is one of those, striker versus grappler matchups. Almeida on the feet is pretty much a fish out of water. Volkov definitely gonna have to keep him at range with that, keep that jab in his face. But at some point, I think Almeida's gonna shoot, gonna get a single leg, and with such a high center of gravity of 6'7", it's not gonna take much. Volkov's gonna end up on the ground. Almeida will do his little boa constrictor thing on the ground and unfortunately get the win, but I don't think it's gonna be a good looking win at all. But give me Jailton Almeida.
Look, I'm gonna say it right here, man. Like this guy's supposed to be in the main fucking event. Again, fighting Tom Aspinall. He got robbed against that fight there with Cyril Gane. Let's call it what it is, right? But he's in this fight with Jailton Almeida, and I personally don't think Almeida might have a chance to take his back and try and ride his back, but I don't think he takes him down. I getting him off the ground, like you said, on a single leg. I don't see it happening. He might find him with a knee. I see Volkov just keeping him at range with the tip, a lot of tip kicks. A lot of front kicks, a lot of even attempted head kicks. You know what I mean? Yao might just get his wish on this one. Kick him in the head. He might just get his wish on this one. I see Volkov definitely getting the win on this one, man. Almeida only has one path to victory, and if it doesn't happen, then what? I don't see that with Volkov. I think Volkov has so many other paths to victory, and that's why I'm going with Volkov here. Decisions, it could knock him out. I just said they could meet him with a knee. Like, bro, Almeida is just coming to submit him. That's it. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, you said it yourself. One of these anaconda fucking finishes. That's it. But what if that don't happen? Then what?
Control him on the ground.
Nah, he ain't doing that for 3 rounds, bro. Come on, dog. But hey, Nano,
Derek Lewis.
Hey, you already had your talk, man. Nano, let me hear from Nano, man.
I got your back, my brother. I got your back. I'm going with the Viking on this one. I'm going with the Russian. I'm going with the
That's
tried
what I'm
and true.
talking about.
I'm going with Old Faithful, Alexander Volkov. I mean, he's a stud. And I know the UFC doesn't want to hear this. I know the UFC wants Jouton to go out there and face Tom Aspinall next. Maybe we all want that in some ways, but I'm not going to go for the sniff in the crotch and hanging on to a leg. That Curtis Blades loss from Jouton really shook me to my core. I can't feel the same way about him, though. Looks like an absolute beast. It's, again, we already nailed it, a lot of the points I wanted to make, but Alexander Volkov, skilled. There's nothing that Jouton's going to throw at him that he has not already seen in his 50 fights here, professionally speaking. I like Alexander, man. And something about the long hair, as someone that's got some flow, just adds a little extra oomph to you. You know, you got that some aura going on there with Alexander Volkov. True Viking status at this point. 6'7", 260. Dude's built like a left tackle. I'm going Volkov, man.
You just made Yao and fucking Cross jealous just there, you know, brother.
Hey, in a few years, with this hairline, I got another few years before I'm just athletic bald. Come on.
You just made Yao and Cross jealous right there, bro. Like, come on, bro. Slow down.
Bro,
you know
everybody
what I mean?
can't rock the baldy, bro. Everybody can't rock it.
No, you gotta be special for it.
Take skill to look this good, brother. Take skill.
You're special people. I give you that. I give you that, man. You know what I mean? Hey, Rasta, man. Tell them bodies, man. You know what I mean? They don't know the weight and that you have to carry every day, man. They don't understand the Rasta. You know what I mean? Tell them Rasta. You know, I'm trying to say, hey. Anyways, let's go to the next one on the docket right here.
It's all good, man. Fuck me, but it's whatever. Let's move on. No, it's all good. Dude. No, it's whatever. No, bro, it's cool. It's
all right.
Cool.
Sorry. My bad. Let's hear your take on it. I forgot. My bad.
It's cool. Fuck me. I see how it be your own. It's whatever.
I'm blaming the Cali, man.
Make it quick. You know that shit. Just make it quick.
Stop, Cross. But look, the only dude to handle fucking Volkov in a fucking decision was Curtis Blades, and he wrestled Volkov for 5 rounds, and he looked exhausted after doing it. Bro, 6'7", 260, built like me almost, but he's just a big motherfucker, bro. And he's to hold a dude. Bro,
you 5'7".
I'm 5'11", 6'3". Listen, fuck you, Cross. Take your top off. Listen,
the pain begins.
Listen, if he gets it done, bro, it's gonna be he's gonna have to earn this shit. And I think if it's only a 3-round fight, so it might favor Almeida. But if it gets taken to the ground, like Jack says, this shit's gonna suck. But yeah, dog, I'm going Volkov.
Okay. Yeah, look at the bald gang fucking pulling up. Okay, I see you, Grammy.
Stick together. I like it.
Yeah, man. All right. I'm gonna come to one of your questions earlier on, Masters. Just gonna finish the card and we'll come to that question. Okay. Let's move on to the next one. We got Umar Nurmagomedov versus Mario Bautista. Bautista coming in with a record of 16-2. Umar with a record of 18-1. This fight is happening in the bantamweight division. We got Bautista fighting out of the USA, and we got Umar fighting out of Russia. What are the live odds on this one, please, Nano?
They are lopsided, my brother. We got Umar Nurmagomedov at -625. I do believe that's the biggest one I've seen. And we got Mario Bautista at +455, y'all.
What the fuck?
That's crazy. That's crazy
work.
That's wild.
Yeah. This is for you.
This was a very interesting one, especially because of the odds. I don't know why the odds would be something crazy like that, to be honest with you, because Bautista is an absolute dog. We've seen the work that he's put in, the wins that he had specifically recently against Patchy Mix. He's beaten a legend in Jose Aldo, so we know he knows what he's doing. Yes, Nurmagomedov is top level. He only recently lost his first fight to Merab. But
no shame in that.
No shame at all. But I think that is highly underrating Bautista's output because Nurmagomedov is precise. He's skilled. He can stuff the takedown, and he's a kickboxing specialist. But Bautista does not stop. He just keeps coming. And I know Crossman Magomedov is going to disagree with me, but I like Bautista for this fight despite the odds. I think when you've got someone that's just putting unnecessary volume on you, just like Merab did, let's not forget that that's exactly how Merab beat him, was just putting excess volume. I don't think he's expecting that sort of fight from Bautista, and that's what's going to catch the Magomedov off. And I've got Mario Bautista by overwhelming volume in this fight.
Okay, Cross.
Brother, easy. Take it easy, brother. Take it easy. Like, Umar losing to Merab is going to be a very good thing for his career, dude. Like, going through that fight and just like seeing Umar get broken just with cardio, I guarantee you when he got back to Dagestan, they got him on the mountain. The training was next level. And he's going to come into this fight with a point to prove, showing that he is the toughest fight for Merab in the division. And I don't even think that's like a crazy take. I think a lot of people would agree with that. Bautista, yeah, got crazy cardio, but it's not the cardio of wrestling and grappling. It's cardio with just boxing, footwork on the feet. And Umar's first martial art was Taekwondo, striking on the feet. Like, you're going right up Umar's alley. I think we're going to see a very good Umar Nurmagomedov, very prepared, and he's going to make himself number one contender in the division.
Yeah, man. I echo everything you said there, bro. Tim Khabib over here. If you lot know, you know. And I said earlier on, it's no shame losing to Merab. Like, Merab's just built different, man. Like, he can embarrass anyone in that division, no problems. And but like you said, Umar would have been driven up that mountain, and they forgot him over there. You know what I mean? Taking 3 years Dagestan and forget that brother up there in the mountains, man. Get that cardio going up. But that fight there against Jose Aldo with Bautista, it got my attention there. Even though I still thought Aldo won the fight, you know what I mean? I'm a big Aldo fan. I still thought Aldo won the fight. I think he did enough to win it, but he went on a split. But then to hang in there with somebody like Aldo, you got to have something about you, and we've seen what Bautista has gone on to do off the back of that. So, and that's why he's got this fight. I'm not underestimating him, but I think Nurmagomedov comes back in a big way. And answer the critics. Alhamdulillah, brother. Alhamdulillah. Nano, what you got?
I like it. Yeah, I mean, let's be real. I mean, who's going to be the guy to say he's going to bet against Nurmagomedov? I mean, that's a tough one. That's a high mountain to climb there, if you will. I do think it's going to be closer than the odds suggest. Like, minus 625 is crazy work. I think Mario deserves a little bit more respect. The reality of the situation, and I take a quick step back. This is a 5-rounder, boys. We got a 5-round fight on this one. I was a little shocked to see that.
Oh,
and
damn.
Yeah,
really?
I didn't know that. This is 5 rounds?
It's 5-rounder. So we're getting a lot of 5-rounders. This is going to be a long day. I did, unless AI is lying to me, because I thought I remember hearing that they agreed to do it because it's a number one contender fight. Like S-Talk said, it's for the number one title. And then it was confirmed. To answer Chris Cushman here, do we think he's going to go for the round 1 finish like he said on Embedded? Umar confirmed, asked Dana, hey, is this the number 1 contender? He said, go out there and make it undeniable. Mm-hmm. That scares me a little bit, because I think that's going to make Mario maybe do some uncharacteristic things, take more chances. But if you're Mario and you're camp and you got 5 with Umar, you got to at least sneak in one of those first 2 rounds. You got to win at least 1 or 2. And then, like we saw with Merab, granted, it's Merab. He's gonna empty the tank on anybody. But you did see Umar fall off a little bit. I think if he kept the gas or had that gas tank like a Merab, Umar would be the champion right now. But he fell off a little bit, left just enough room for Merab to go out there and get the decision. That was the closest fight anyone's put against Merab, and that was just a real fun fight in general. But Mario poses a lot of the same threats. I don't think Mario is going to be as easily to control as like a Corey Sandhagen, some of those other guys. Mario's talented. He's going to get back up. He's going to be there for the full 5. I just think, like, just the X's and O's. And when I think about Umar and his skill set, a Nurmagomedov that knows how to strike, and then you got Khabib pushing you to your absolute breaking point. Umar's looking for revenge, and I think he'll get it done. But I just had to say, like, those odds are crazy. I may just sprinkle a little bit on Mario, represent AZ, represent MMA Lab, because I mean, I'll get paid out pretty if he does shock the world. But this guy's got a lot of juice behind it, and yeah, I'm going Umar. I just can't bet against him right now.
Sterling.
You boys have summed it up perfect, son. I'm just going to throw in there a little bit, dog. I think Umar's going to get the finish in this bitch. I got him all day in this. I think Mario's trying to erase that Jose Aldo fight from everyone's mind. I mean, MMA Guru put a fucking $10,000 bounty on his head. And a lot of MMA fans after that kind of stopped fucking with Mario. And then we saw him go in there and absolutely beat the shit out of Patchy Nicks, which isn't that impressive after seeing him lose to a guy from MMA debut. And then he failed a drug test or something that popped up against Bellator a couple years ago. So I don't know, bro. Mario's going to try to go in there and, like Nano said, maybe try to represent, maybe land a bomb on Umar, just shock the world and get that automatic title shot. And honestly, Merab would take Mario Bautista. That would just be an extra that'd be an extra 7-figure check on his fucking contract and just go out there and get another dub for the dub. Maybe start the year off in January and fight Mario. You know what I'm saying? But
he might fight him the same night. He might say, bring Mario in after this Jan fight. I'll go ahead and whoop him up too.
You know what I'm saying? If Mario wins, he might go, I'm going to do Peter, and then we're going to do 5 rounds after, and we're going to do Mario. And honestly, he'd probably dominate him. But Mario's he's going to have a mountain to climb here, son. No pun intended. But yeah, I think Umar disrespected that community in Dagestan, losing to Merab, and this has probably been his best fight camp of all time. So give me Umar, dog. And they're in Abu Dhabi, so if it goes to decision, it's Umar, Bubba.
Yeah, fair enough.
Jax?
I mean, kind of piggybacking off of what Sterling said, like him beating Patchy Mix initially, I was like super impressed by it. But then I saw Patchy Mix after that, I was like, okay, maybe Patchy ain't that good. So it's hard to rate his best wins, you know, that and Jose Aldo, which we previously talked about. So Umar with a chip on his shoulder, upset. Habib upset, like that's too much. That's too much for Mario. I think Umar.
Yeah.
I think the odds might be right.
Hey, honestly, like
it probably is.
Be
Let's
real.
be real. Vegas don't usually miss that bad. So
yeah,
bro.
We've seen bigger upsets. But not against Nurmagomedov. Let's be real.
It's still MMA. It's still MMA. So you know, but I don't see it. I do not see it. All right, let's shift gears to the co-main. We got the co-main of the card right here. We got Werner Jandidoba versus Mackenzie Dern. Mackenzie Dern coming in with a record of 15-5, and Werner with a record of 22-3. Werner fighting out of Brazil, and we got Mackenzie Dern fighting out of the USA. This fight is for the UFC vacant strawweight championship. What are the live odds on this one, please, Daniel?
I'm shocked to say this, but Werner Jandiroba is the betting underdog. You're getting Werner at plus 124. Mackenzie Dern minus 148. The betting favorite, y'all.
Wow. Crazy. Cross.
Jeez.
What do you see?
Yeah, like we all know, man, it's a rematch. Mackenzie Dern won the first fight, and you know, in the first fight, it really just played out on the feet. Two really good grapplers, two high-level grapplers. First fight happened 5 years ago, so I don't even really think it's gonna have any type of impact on this fight. They both have gotten so much better and grown so much as fighters. Jandiroba's got all this momentum going. I mean, she's got the 360 vision in there, so I mean, you're not gonna surprise her with anything she got in there. You know, Mackenzie Dern.
That's why I asked him, what do you see? That's why I said to Cross, what do you see? You know what I mean? Hey, Cross, like, you nailed it, Cross. You know what I mean,
bro? She sees everything coming, bro. Like there's nothing you can do that she hasn't already seen, bro. So with that in mind, man, give me Werner, man. She got one eye on Mackenzie Dern and another eye on the belt, bro.
Right there, but I'm right there with you, Cross. You know what I mean? I'm right there with you, but I'll go as far as to say Werner is my dog of the week this week as well, man. That's how much I'm going in there, man. You know what I mean? Yeah, man. Give me Werner for my dog of the week, man. But I think Werner, she's got that momentum going. Both of them can submit. Both of them submission artists. I don't know how much that fight is going to play out on the ground. I would love to see it though. And I'm sure Nano would love to see it there as well, rocking that BJJ shirt, the UFC BJJ shirt. I'm sure he would love to see some jiu-jitsu work from both of these ladies. And yeah, may the best lady win, but I think Werner, she just got that much more heart to really go into the deeper rounds if he needs to clinch the win in this one. So yeah, for me, I'm going to be going with Werner Jandiroba on this one. What do you say, Nano?
Yeah, I'm going Mackenzie on this one. I was a little back and forth throughout the week, but as I kind of broke it down further and hearing them talk and then just seeing Mackenzie, I mean, sheesh, I want to do anything, to be honest. But looking at the skill set and looking how good a shape she's in, the striking, even just in their the like ceremonial practice or whatever they're doing, the training in the mall, like her boxing looks sharp, and she's got all the talent in the world on the ground. And that was why I think Verna didn't want to go there when they first fought. It ended up being a neutralized, grappler versus grappler, and then just being a striking match. And if it ends up that same way, I think Mackenzie's going to find the mark more than Verna. The wrestling's a little different, right? Jandiroba's kind of adapted her style and is kind of playing a little bit of bully ball with these girls. Women, I should say, but Verna at 37 years old, that scares me. Mackenzie's just now turning 32. And I mean, like,
Ola, you
get a little mesmerized.
You just gonna let that slide?
I'm just letting him do his thing. It's Debbie on the chat.
It be your own people, dog.
Hey, all I know is I will be rooting for Mackenzie. How you doing? That's all. I mean, but stylistically, like she could get her on the ground, submit her. Even if Verna takes her down, I mean, Mackenzie's game for a submission at any point. And then the boxing, I like how you're doing. Maybe I'm mesmerized. Maybe all the blood's up here, or maybe it's down below. But something's got to give.
Okay, no. Oh no, you're mad, man.
Verna got an eye on you, dog.
Hey,
I'm a dog.
Hey, Sterling, talk to me, bro. Talk to me, Sterling.
Dog, I'm going Mackenzie Dern on this bitch, son. I think ever since, dog, especially since you worked with Jason Perillo, the hands have got, bro. Let's not forget, Mackenzie Dern, Angela Hill was an absolute fucking scrap. You know how your boy is about women's MMA? We don't spend too much time on it. But I'm going to be honest with y'all boys. I'm always excited to watch Mackenzie Dern fight. And honestly, the UFC, the fucking brass, ESPN, Paramount, all the boys, we need Mackenzie Dern as a champion rather than Verna. I'm just going to keep it a fucking buck. All right? Mackenzie Dern winning is probably going to be the best tank for the UFC. And honestly, bro, if it goes to the ground, Verna's probably fucked. If it stands on the feet and Mackenzie can fight like she did against fucking Angela Hill, this should go her way, dog. But has an advantage because you can't tell her where she's. Y'all are fucked up. I got Mackenzie Dern, bro.
Okay, Jax.
I think Sterling's right. Like everybody, the MMA guides, everybody wants Mackenzie Dern to win from aesthetic reasons. Obviously, I think that we're going to get blessed with Jandiroba being champion. I think that's what's going to happen. Like Cross said, she does have 360 vision, so you really can't get anything past her. And she's adapted her grappling to be more Marab-like than she was before, 5 years ago. So I think she's going to use that against Mackenzie. Even though I want Mackenzie to win, I'm like everybody else, but I just don't think that that's what's going to happen.
He's not mesmerized.
Hey, Grimes, wrong skin color, brother. Wrong skin color.
Oh my days. Anyways,
bro, she put cocoa butter on too, bro. Dog.
You think so?
Definitely, bro. She Brazilian. She know about it.
Shit. All right. Hey, y'all don't worry about what I spend my money on, okay?
Anyways, Jax, you were saying you was.
Oh no, it's on the Yao.
Was it done? It's on Yao. Let's hear it.
Yeah, I've got Mackenzie Dern in this fight. I think as much as Jandiroba can see it all coming, I just feel the amount of grappling she's been doing outside of the UFC is going to give her that edge to get that submission. Despite this 360 vision, yeah, I think that grappling edge is really what's going to win this fight for Mackenzie Dern. She won the first fight. She's going to win this fight. I think you guys have covered everything else.
Okay. All right. Let's move to the main event of the evening. We got Tom Aspinall versus Cyril Gane. This fight is for the UFC Heavyweight Championship. And we got Tom Aspinall coming in with a record of 15-3, and we got Cyril Gane with a record of 13-2. This fight is happening in the heavyweight division. Aspinall fighting out of the UK, and we got Cyril Gane fighting out of France. What are the live odds on this one, please, Nano?
We got Tommy Aspinall at minus 345, and then we got Mr. Cereal, Mr. Cinnamon Toast Crunch over here at plus 275.
Okay. Tommy Aspinall. Tommy Aspinall.
Oh my
Hey.
God.
No.
I was just about to say, thank God McDane's not here in no UK, so we don't have to hear the glazing of Tommy.
Thank God.
Bro, thank God.
I've had to make public apology to this brother. You know what I mean? He's made me lose $50 out of my own pocket. So I'm done. You know what I mean? I'm done picking against him. Bro, you wouldn't believe it, man. I picked Volkov to whoop his ass. I picked Blade to whoop his ass.
Really?
And yeah, dog. Like, you know what I mean?
I'm surprised.
Yeah, don't be surprised, man. Like,
I'll
be using
one over there.
my boss has been busy, bro. You know what I'm trying to say? Like, my boss has been busy.
You driving that Greyhound.
It's on that. Listen, it's riding shotgun right now, man. You know what I'm trying to say? He's riding shotgun right now. I already said my sorry publicly to Mr. Aspinall, and I see him pulling the winning on this one here. I think he does. I think he does it relatively quick as well. But if he doesn't, we know somebody's waiting in the wings on Twitter, ready with that draft, ready to go. If he doesn't get it done as quick as he do, you know Jones coming after that, brother. You know what I mean? So, hey, Nano, what do you got on the topic?
Oh, my brother. I mean, I got Tom all the way here. I mean, just to, add some glazing, if you will. Tom is a true mixed martial artist through and through. Spent his whole life in jiu-jitsu, in boxing, kickboxing. He's covering all his bases. And I hope the layoff is a little bit worrisome. And you see everyone talking about Cyril and how shredded he looks. And he's talking about how he's done something different this training camp. I don't care. I could give more of a bollocks. I do think Tom Aspinall is that guy. Both of them move really well. Both of them keep their hands down. Both are probably going to get hit. But I like Tommy Aspinall in this to go out there and get it done. I don't think it goes into the championship rounds. If it gets out of the first, I'll be surprised. Because honestly, all it takes is one shot. Tommy Aspinall's 1-2 is one of the quickest I've seen, especially in the heavyweight division. I mean, the dude can really lace him up. But we'll see. Let's see what Cyril's got. I mean, this is his third time going against the title. I don't think anybody that's had 3 opportunities has even sniffed the title. And that's not good company to be in. So I'm taking Tommy on this one. I'm taking Aspinall all the way. And still.
Hey, listen, Grimy, we rarely have champions over here in the UK, you know what I mean? We've had Bisping, you know what I mean? We've had Leon, you know what I mean? We got Tom now, you know. Who knows? We might have Paddy. Who knows? We might have Paddy next. You know what I mean?
He's not undisputed.
Did you just say he's not undisputed? Like it was undisputed when he made Jones retired, like he said. He said he was going to make Jones retire.
Want somebody that brings some chips to the table, man.
No, is Jones retired?
I don't know, bro. Ask him.
Well, I'm going by what Jones said to us. Jones told us he's retired.
He said he'll fight in the White House, and it'll probably be a catchweight.
But right now, as of right now, until I see him fight again, he's retired, bro. Like he told us he's retired.
Bro, you know Jones want to fight Poatan, dog.
Ooh, that's gonna.
I want to see that
fight. Yeah. Look, bro, I'll be honest with y'all. Tommy's a boring ass champion. I'm gonna be real. boring ass champion. Dude sucks at promoting. The press conferences suck. I know that's not mostly his fault, but goddamn, he says the same shit every press conference, every fucking interview. He has John's dick in his mouth, and it's just like, even if it's not about John, it's about the same bullshit. I've trained for this long. My dad's a coach. We have our own gym. We train with monsters. I'm the fastest heavy. I'm a welterweight, heavyweight, speed. Michael Bisping's just double gawking that shit. It's just like, damn, bro. You know what I mean? And then Mick Dane's over there just slobbering his shit.
The Glock, okay.
You not really hate England that much, yeah? You really worried about England that much.
It's just annoying, dog. Like, and I would get it, bro, if he was like this. I get it. His fights are dominating. What shit he does to dudes, what he did to Sergey was fucking crazy. And the shit he does, all these motherfuckers coming up is wild, bro. He was just born in the wrong era, boys. Like, name 5 heavyweights right now. 5 years ago, I could have named 27 off the top of my dome ski. And that you weren't even in the UFC. Like, if he beats Surreal and he doesn't fight John, who's he fight next? Volkov again or Almeida? Like, suck my dick. Like, there's no interesting fight.
How is that Tom's fault though?
It's not his fault. It's not his fault. It's not his fault. I just said he was born in the wrong era. Like John, what he did like heavyweight is fucking crazy, and the people he got to beat up was wild.
We're gonna look at UFC as a promotion for that shit. You know what I mean?
No, I get it, and that's why I said I can't blame him for the press conferences, because every press conference he's in fucking sucks, and he's just a boring ass dude, man. If he gets the dub, cool. Maybe we'll see him versus John at the White House, and then what? You know what I'm saying? Fight Sergey again. Get the fuck out of here, bro.
Hey, listen. We can't get Chris Barnett every fucking fight in the heavyweight, man.
Hey,
you know
nobody wants Derek Lewis, though, baby.
You know what I mean? Like,
we talk about heavyweights, but for some reason we always never mention D. Lou on this show, and it's a little disrespectful. So,
no, it's not disrespectful, man. I just don't want to hype. I just don't want to hype you up, man. You know, you get too hyped. You get too hyped up with that shit, man. You know what I mean? But let's come to Jax, man. Jax, what are you saying, brother?
Man, so Tom Aspinall is a generational talent.
Yeah,
he's one of the best fighters in the UFC, period, no matter what weight class.
Mm-hmm.
But despite saying all that, I actually want Cyril Gane to win, just because it's going to be chaos. So I'm going with Cyril Gane, man.
Hey, I need to remove this comment from the screen, man. I think he's fucking with you. It's fucking with you lost mind, man. You know what I mean? Let me remove that comment off the screen, so it's not influencing your fucking thought process, man. You not just want England. Like, come on now. You want too much chaos, man. You know what I mean?
That's what makes it interesting. I mean, if Tom keeps winning, and it's just gonna get boring, man. I mean, just imagine you remember how bored we were when GM was winning. How bored we were when Demetrius Johnson was winning. How bored we were when
Izzy was winning.
Adesanya was winning.
Hey,
up,
don't
Ross.
do that.
Why y'all do me like that, man? Like,
Greatness can be
want some
born, I guess.
excitement, man. I want a rivalry. He needs the rival. Like, he needs one.
Hey,
he
Jax,
had one.
Jax, he
and he
needs
retired.
One, but John don't need him. John don't need Tom.
John don't need him. John already had that with DC. He don't need him.
He don't need
Tom needs John.
Well, this, like I said, like this ain't Tom's fault. Like,
it's not his fault, but he still needs somebody.
Like, the UFC need to go and bring in people. UFC need to go and find the fighters to to compete and maybe get that exciting part of Tom Aspinall out. I don't know, but the division is shallow. We know that. We know that for sure. What are you saying, Yao?
Yeah. So for the haters, it shows why they're at the bottom of the table, rock bottom in the basement.
Oh,
sorry, Jax. If that's the excitement that you want, my friend, that's what puts you at the bottom, homie. Ola, don't worry, I got your British back on this one.
I tried to keep you safe, and this is what you throw at me.
After all we've been through.
Dang, dog.
Hey, it'd be your OC.
It'd be like that.
It's why I don't be on the fucking show.
Y'all too rough.
Bro, that ain't even a shot.
You haven't
bro.
mentioned
He dropped a
Basement
nuclear
Jackson,
bomb
so
over there.
so I'm just representing.
He introduced me as Basement Jax when he came up.
You did miss that. You missed that. Yeah.
He's been trapped in the basement.
Look, Mr. Weak, you should stop laughing. But the point I'm making is with this Aspinall match, it's very interesting. I don't see how Gane does it, honestly. I don't see Gane winning this fight. If we look at how John Jones absolutely obliterated him, his ground game hasn't improved. I haven't seen any footage of him learning any decent ground game. If he's learned to stop the takedown, maybe he has a chance. But on the ground, I don't see what he's got, honestly. Plus, he was too busy making movies to take the fight earlier, which was good because that was an interim title, and who wants that? At least this is for an undisputed title. That's great. So he gets another shot because he already had an interim title before. So, even if I was him, even if I wasn't making a movie, I probably wouldn't have taken that one. But I don't know. I don't see how Tommy Aspinall loses this one. I don't see how Aspinall loses this fight. Yeah, so I'm going Tommy Aspinall in this fight. Tommy. I don't even think Cyril's a live dog, but I do see it possibly going the distance.
Okay.
Francis did it with one leg.
Cross. Why don't you give us your take and your dog of the week?
So something I think all you boys fail to realize is Cyril's been in there with the better competition. Like, he's been in there with Francis, been in there with John. Those are the only two losses he's got. Yes, it was a robbery against Volkov. I completely agree with that. But Aspinall hasn't been in there with anybody athletically anywhere close to him physically. Gane is going to be able to move, frustrate him a little bit on the feet. And, Aspinall, when he gets these guys out of there so quick, man, they just standing right in front of him. Like, all right, we just two heavyweights. We just going to trade, come in the range, you land. Gane's not going to fight him like that. It's going to frustrate him on the feet with the footwork, all of that. I really want to see the UK burn, man. I really do want to see it, man. I want to see it. I want to see all the UK people just just silent, bro.
You're savage, man. You're savage,
mouth.
bro.
I cannot wait. I want to see McDane quiet so bad.
Cross.
Give me Cyril Gane as well, man. I want to see it. I want to see it.
Cross, you imagine
I want to see your position on the table. Like, I'm happy with those picks.
Cross, bro, if he loses to Cyril Gane, the UK might go back 62 years, bro.
Bro.
No.
It'll be beautiful.
Come on, man. We ain't that bad,
bro.
man. We ain't that bad, man. Come on, dog.
Bro, y'all gonna have like people like digging up cobblestones for food. It's gonna be.
We got three fighters on this card. I'm picking all of them to win, bro. You know what I mean? I'm backing all of them to win. But what's your dog of the week, Cross?
My dog of the week is going to be Verna Jandiroba.
Go for Jandiroba. Okay.
Yeah, that sounds like a lie.
Yao, what about you? What lie are you going to tell the people?
I have to feel whether I feel like lying or not.
Bro, he don't know. I'm gonna be honest. He don't know right now. He ain't lying. He honestly don't know.
Look, I'm gonna go with the Iron Turtle. I honestly believe he's got what it takes to take out Aliskerov. That experience he's got. What are we gonna do? Let's go Iron Turtle for the dog.
Okay. Jax.
Oh man, I gotta go Verna Eyeballs, man. I gotta go Verna
That's
Eyeballs.
crazy. That's crazy.
That's the one.
All I know.
The eyeballs, god damn it, Jesus. Sterling.
I'm not in y'all's competition, but I'm just gonna throw something out there crazy. Fuck it, Mario Bautista.
That's not a bad shout.
But I'm not in y'all's thing, so if I was in the competition, I don't know if I'd pick him. But just to mix it up.
I mean, look. Who knows? I don't see it happening, but hey, Nano.
My dog is a big dog. He's a skyscraper. I'm taking Alexander Volkov as my dog of the week. Plus 154.
Okay.
That's a good pick. I like that.
Not a bad pick. That's not a bad pick at all. Not a bad pick at all. And people, big up everybody that's watching us live, that's been with us throughout the whole stream. Salute to every single one of you. We big appreciate you guys. And make sure you're following everybody on the platform. We got Making the Walk, S-Dogs MMA, Crossover MMA. We got Head Kick Pod. Kick him in the head. We got MMANomaly. We got I Get the Cracking. Make sure you go and fucking show some love to Aki the Cracker. He's doing some big things over there with PFL Africa. And we've got McDane, the Rambling Dad. And last but not least, don't forget my boy Nano. Nano, thank you very much for pulling up. You've been amazing tonight, man. Big up yourself. And yeah, you know, we'd love to have you more time on the stream whenever you got time for it, bro.
Oh, I'll be back, brother. I'll be back. I appreciate you boys. Yep. Shout out MMANomaly representing here. But we kept the no filter, boys. This was fun as hell. I can't wait to do it again.
That's what's up. That's what's up. And yeah, people, up until the next video. Hasta la vista. We're out. Salute.
Peace.
Hey guys, this is John Anik from the UFC. You're watching the Fight Week Show. Please subscribe. Not now, but right now. Subscribe to the Fight Week Show. We'll see you guys on the road soon.